Ladies and gentlemen, this is a six-round affair in the welterweight division. Fighting out of the blue corner with a professional record of 2 wins, 1 loss, and no draws. Hailing from Iran, this is Mahdi Sarbaz. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner with a perfect record of 5 wins, no losses, and no draws. Hailing from Australia, this is Joe Lewis. Judges ringside, Piedmont Cisane, Pimai Osuan, and Carlos Costa. Referee in charge of the action, Chris Sanyade.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to bout number 10 in the welterweight division. We are scheduled for 6 rounds of action. We've got Joe Lewis from Australia, undefeated with 5 fights to his record, taking on Mahdi Sarbaz from Iran. 3 fights on his record, 2 wins, 1 loss. Looking forward to this one. This could be a very close one. And it's our first matchup that has got 2 southpaws fighting off against each other. Really can't wait for this one, Jim. This should be a good fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both of these fighters have a huge cheering section. It's a very divided room on who's going to win, and that's exactly what we want to see. We want to see some drama in there. 2 southpaws fighting, 2 very well established southpaws as well, 2 very skilled southpaws. Very excited for this one.
So Sarbaz has had the legend of Yonsang Pai training at his gym over in Sutisan, an accomplished Muay Thai fighter, but he's also a southpaw. So a lot of good boxers coming out of Sarbaz's gym in Sutisan in Bangkok. Joe Lewis, though, undefeated as a pro and moving very well on the back foot, trying to land that uppercut. Really like the uppercut to the body there, Jim, and really reminded me of Tim Davis.
Yeah, very nicely done by both fighters. Sarbaz doing a good job to close the distance, but he's got to be very careful because Lewis is just dancing on the outside, but he's got his hands very low, so Sarbaz just times it. He could land a big lead right hook upstairs. So I'd like to see Joe Lewis just be a little bit more careful going back, and that's that right hook I was talking about.
And there's an overhand left there from Sarbaz. Lewis on the back foot slightly. Sarbaz really taking the fight to Lewis. High guard from Sarbaz as he pushes forward.
I'd like to see Joe Lewis start sticking that jab out, because Sarbaz can take a big shot. He knows how to weather storms, and he gets on the inside and he delivers vicious hooks to the body and the head. Joe Lewis is now starting to do it, and that's that left hook I was talking about to the right.
That overhand hit Lewis very hard. And Sarbaz has him cornered in his corner. He tags him again with the overhand left. This is a great fight so far, Jim.
Exactly what we were talking about. When you're stepping outside of range, you need to have a strong guard. You need to be careful. We see some blood trickling from Sarbaz's eye area.
Sarbaz still coming forward on the front foot. Lewis really struggling to get a hold of Sarbaz on the back foot, trying to land his own counters and stay out of trouble, but he keeps on putting himself in tricky situations on the ropes.
Sarbaz has a very nice style against a shorter range fighter, close the distance. Sarbaz doesn't need to do this in the first round. He's got to bide in his time, and that's big overhand, lands clean again, and that's the shot I was telling you about. That is the shot Joe Lewis is open to. When you step around the ring, as Teddy Atlas says, if you cross your feet, that's the shot that knocks you out.
Sarbaz caught on his right line, just to the start of the over, and Joe Lewis goes down. But no, referee calling it a slip, not a knockdown. The corner is going crazy for Sarbaz, and Sarbaz goes in for the kill.
I don't like that at all. The fighter went to a knee. The fighter wanted to take some time out to take a breather, but the referee didn't call it. That is not the right move. The referee should have allowed him some time to recuperate in that moment. Luckily, it wasn't detrimental.
We'll take a look at the replay here. What an action-packed round that was. I mean, we were looking forward to this one, but we didn't realize it was going to be like that. The overhand right from Sarbaz was money in that round. If anything, it was the game changer for him, and it forced Lewis to change his tactics.
I mean, one thing we can say about Lewis is he took a huge shot and did not go down. That is such a testament to how tough this man is. What a shot to take. and keep on moving. So very nicely done by Joe to take that shot and prove to Sarbaz he will not be bullied. However, Joe Louis needs to get behind the jab. He needs to stick and move and then grab as soon as he feels the danger. But Sarbaz is going to have a field day if he allows Joe Louis to just step around him.
Well, round one, that was probably the most action-packed round we've had so far this afternoon between these two, who are pretty much cut from the same cloth, very evenly matched. Let's see if Louis can get a better hold of this one in round two. Here we go, folks.
Iranian boxers are very known for this, very much get up in a turtle shell and just deliver vicious left hooks and right hooks, and that's exactly what we're seeing. And a beautiful left hand sends him to the canvas, and he gets to his feet once again. The chin of Joe Louis has been tested once again, but he's back up. But I think it was technically an illegal shot.
I think it was a low blow. I'm not too sure. It happened so fast. I thought it was a knockdown there.
I think what actually happened is he got hit with a good shot, and then the referee didn't want to call it because the referee was also telling Sarbaz to not do something, and he hit after the warning, which is what happened.
But the problem is the referee is way too far away from the action at times, can't get there in time to break it up. But they're bobbing the ring for Sarbaz, trying to find home for that overhand left. Pushing Louis into the corner, connecting with that overhand left. Louis trying to open up his own, goes back down to the canvas, but it was ruled a slip again by the referee.
They're calling for low blows at the moment, but I don't think that's the tactic to go for. Joe Louis looks to me like he's a little bit outmatched by the power of Sarbaz, and he's eating a lot of shots right now. But definitely, how tough is Joe Louis to stay on his feet after taking these shots? He's got to be very careful. Sarbaz is hunting him down. He's smelt blood, and he's just trying to put Joe Louis away.
If anything, Sarbaz could be better off by going to the body, wasting a lot of power going to the head. But saying that, Louis just looks like the wind has left his sails in round two.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Ali, because when you go for the head when your opponent is already hurt and winded, you're just giving yourself a disadvantage. The body isn't going to move. A veteran goes to the body when their opponent is hurt, but the look on Joe Louis's face looks like he realizes he's maybe bit off a little bit more than he can chew. We're going to see how he can weather this storm right now. He did connect a nice shot.
And there, that left hook, overhand left, connects twice in a row, out to the body. Joe Louis hunching over, but looks like he's trying to escape the danger. Can he? Sarbaz just puts the pressure on.
Really should really look at stopping this fight. Sarbaz is just teeing off on Joe. Joe's not doing anything. The referee should stop this fight. Joe Louis is not defending himself. He's taking way too many shots at the moment. I'd like to see the referee just call this one off. There's no reason to take this much damage.
Chris Sanudek having a good look at Joe Louis as he leaves another overhand left. We're going into the dying seconds of the second round, and Louis is taking an incredible amount of punishment.
What a warrior Joe Louis is. Take this, but he doesn't need to. The referee should stop this one. That was way too much damage in my view for the referee to allow him to carry on. But wow, how is Joe Louis on his feet? What an exciting round.
But what you got to ask yourself, Jim, is does Sarbaz have enough gas in the tank to do that in the remainder of the fight if he can?
We saw that low blow there, so that low blow was definitely legitimate. We saw it hit below the belt line, sorry. So that was the moment they were complaining. He got hit low, but the referee didn't do enough to allow him some time to recuperate. If the referee saw that, he could have had some time to actually get his breath back. However, if I'm in that corner of Joe Louis, I would tell him, you either show me something in those 30 seconds or I'm pulling you out, or the referee should stop it now. And that's what we're seeing. Joe Louis's corner is stopping the fight, and that is the right thing to do. No disrespect to Joe Louis here, Ali, because he's a warrior. He didn't go down. He doesn't want to quit. You need a good corner to quit for you.
That was the right decision by the corner team, not by the referee, though. I definitely think he could have called that fight off earlier on, but he didn't. But a great performance by Sarbaz. Very much looking forward to seeing him fight later on again in the year if we get the opportunity to. what a prospect he is in this welterweight division.
Yeah, what an intimidating boxer he is. He just left it all out. But like you said, can he continue in the later rounds? Can he continue with that much power in the later rounds? Because Joe Louis has the style to beat him. That's around with the jab.
Stops this fight after round number 4. For your winner, Mahdi!
What a fight. Great victory. Very well earned. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. To me, Joe Louis had the exact style to beat a fighter like Mahdi Sarbaz. However, there are times where you get hit so early on that you can't recuperate. But let's be honest, Joe Louis did get hit low in that fight.